Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Mercury Farms. We're planting some wheat to start the episode. I just want to get some more wheat into our silos for the chickens, because really the chickens making their eggs has been very helpful to us. So we just need a little bit more wheat, I figured, and of course I also want some. I really want some straw. So I was like, okay, so it's got to be, well, wheat, barley, or oats. And I was thinking, well, we'll just do some more wheat. I mean, we can feed our chickens barley as well, but I got that big barley field behind us, and I thought, well, we'll just do wheat. We'll just get some wheat planted. So I just came out of the farmhouse, had some lunch, did some looking online, and I have found the tractor. The next tractor is going to be on this farm. It won't be today because I need roughly about 300 grand. Well, yeah, I could take out a loan, and I'm going to get some money selling the small tooth fire. But I mean, really, that probably not much at all. So I'll show it to you in a little while. But yeah, we're going to have another juice fire on the farm, basically. But I'll show it to you a little bit later. The big thing is the engine size, is something that we can look forward to. But of course it is a modded one, why not? Of course it's going to be a modded one. But first things first, I want to get this field planted with some wheat, and then we are going to go ahead and take care of our chaff field, if you will. We're going to grab our injector, bring the injector up, we're going to inject some digestate into it. I'm not going to bother using the truck, the Volvo truck, to bring digestate up because the BGA is right across the street. So if I don't have enough, we'll just go across the street and top it off there. And then, of course, we got to cultivate it. And then, of course, seed it with some corn. And that's pretty much what we are doing today. I don't think I'm going to get to harvest that wheat today, but it's not a big rush. That field can sit there. So as I'm recording this on a Wednesday. The day that the Seasons mod has been released. And I have found a few maps I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of Seasons on until Sussex Farm comes out. And I can do hopefully a full Let's Play with Seasons on that farm. And I thought I was going to be, probably recording a Seasons episode today. But really from what I'm seeing and being told by a lot of credited map authors, is that you might want to wait until the map is fully Seasons ready. Like they said, well, you can play on the map. It's going to be mostly okay, but when the update for the map comes out for when it's fully Seasons ready, more than likely, there, from what I heard, is that you're going to start a new save game when the map updates. So I was like, so I don't want to start like a mini Let's Play on a map with Seasons and get like to episode 4 or 5 and then a map update happens and and then you have to start over. So I mean, I guess there's some problem with like I was looking at Oxygen David's Oakfield Farm. Yeah, Oakfield Farm. Sorry, I've been looking at so many maps the past couple of days. All the names are getting jumbled in my head. He said the map is pretty well ready for Seasons, but there's some trees on there that are just going to look really weird. And he said you're better off just waiting until the map update. I think he said he sent the update to Giants, and of course, Giants will get to mods in the order that they receive them in. So who knows when they'll get to them. So for now, I'm not going to do Seasons just yet. So we'll just have to wait on that. So we're going to focus on Mercury Farms, Pacific Northwest, maybe, like I said in last episode. I did put my bid in when I was having lunch as well. I mean, I was on the computer looking at tractors, and I placed my bid. I called, and I was going to leave a voicemail on the machine, but someone actually answered at the town committee's office. And yeah, I left my bid of $0, but taking on $50 million of the loan. So, with that being said, we'll just have to wait. The bidding does close. Well, this is Friday. The bidding does close Friday, so I don't know if I'll find out today. I'll probably more than likely find out in tomorrow's episode what's going on there. So I'll just have to wait and see, because whoever the winning bid is for however they want to do it, I guess the investors have someone involved in the bidding as well. So let's have to see how it goes. So yeah, I want to get up to 300 grand into our bank account. So I would love to be able to buy the new tractor, which I said I'll show to you just a little bit. I mean, I could take out a loan, but yeah, let's not do that. So I mean, I have started a map with seasons on it, and just kind of skip through the seasons and just try to look at it. I mean, I've already seen some videos on how to kind of go on with seasons, but I'm kind of the person, until you play it yourself or do something yourself, you don't really get a grasp of things. I mean, I kind of understand watching some videos. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing what they're saying. Let's see how it works. But I just pretty much just fast forward time to see how things looked. And things are looking like we are done seeding this field of wheat. I think I'll bring this back to our workshop and just see if the seedle needs any repairs. It may need some repairs. And I've already forgotten what I planted in this field over here. What did I plant in this field? I think it was canola, actually. I think it's coming back to me. Yes, canola. Yeah, that's really good, Peanut, driving your field that you just seeded. But I think I seeded in this same in-game day, so it's all good. The wash station we don't need to go to. But in here, we do. While we're here, let's repair the T8 for 1,000. That doesn't help. Oh yeah, that needs repair. Alright, so the next thing I need to grab, and I'm just going to leave the seed drill out because we will be using it. Be using a couple of things right next to one another here. But I think we'll grab the cultivator first. And we'll go up there and cultivate it. Should I grab the truck? The T8 may struggle some with that cultivator, even though the T8 technically has enough horsepower. It may struggle going up the hill. So let's grab the truck. And, oh yeah, before I forget, because I'll keep saying, oh yeah, I forgot to show you the tractor that we will be purchasing. This may be a little tricky to get out of here because it looks like I may hit the post getting it out, but if I go a little bit on this side of the yeah, and I'll switch it over. There we go. Yeah, that could be a problem. Anyways, large tractors. Of course, it's mods. We go way on to the end. I scrolled past it. So this mod was made by Timmy4026. So we click on into it. So you start off with a 295 horsepower engine, top speed of 37. Of course, you can colorize it, but when you go to the engine, we'll just go right to the max engine. You can get up to a 780 horsepower engine, a 660, 540, 336. I was thinking, why would I go to 780? I don't need to spend that much, but it's $29,500 for the 780. I was going to go for the 540, and it's $22,500. So for an extra like $5,000, I can go up to 780 horsepower. That should have no problem pulling things around. The one thing at first I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. So if you look at the paint scheme, so like main color, we're kind of going with the Deuce Fire paint scheme as it is. Yeah, it's all like glossy chrome. At first I was like, yeah. Then I started looking at it more and more, and I was just, clicking on all the colors. I mean, that's a little weird looking, but it's not. It's weird in a good way, though. It's just different. I thought, well, maybe the olive color will tone it down, the glossiness. No, it's gloss everywhere. Which is not bad. I wonder how it looked like when it's dirty. I mean, you got chrome or whatever. Ooh, pink. Actually, yeah. So yeah, the more I look at it, the more it's like, you know what, that doesn't look too bad. The wheels, yeah, I think we're going with the Challenger wheels. So yeah, I need about 300 grand to buy this tractor. I kind of want to keep the same paint scheme on it. Front 3-point linkage. This is the Series 9, by the way. So it's looking pretty good. Can you get in the cab when you're in? No, you can't get in the cab in the store. I never tried that before, but you cannot. Yeah, so that's going to be our addition to the farm. Can I get this out of here? Yes, we can. So the Case Puma will be the one that really takes care of cleaning up the animals, doing some fertilization on fields, because that would be the only tractor that can put narrow tires or row crop tires on. So yeah, but I just need another big tractor, because we're getting things like this cultivator, all because we got that big field. What we're calling the big field that's the one down by the livestock market. All right, so hopefully I can sneak this in here. Yeah, at first I was like, yeah, let's go up and inject it. But I was like, you know what? I probably should cultivate it first and level out the ground just a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, it's nice that I found the tractor that I kind of like. The problem is it's 300 grand. But really, that's kind of cheap. At least as farming equipment goes. Because I was hoping to bulk up the dairy production on this farm. I was also kind of thinking of maybe adding another chicken coop, but I think 2 is good enough. Just moving the egg pallets around as it is, loading them up when we need to. But definitely more cows will be coming. But I think first things first, I'll get the new tractor, because cows are not that expensive. Funny when I say that, because when I first started this map, it's like, oh, I can only afford. Oh God, cows are so I can only afford so much. Now it's like, they're just like, what is it, for like 5,000, something like that. So it does give me some time to bulk up on having some silage in stock, straw, and hay. Hay is the thing, because our sheep need some hay, and of course, cows need some hay as well. But the animals are something I cannot wait to play on in season, because the animals are completely different. When you go to the animal shop, of course, some of you probably already know this, because by the time you see this on Friday, if you are going to play on Seasons, and of course right now Seasons is only available on PC. But when you go to the animal shop, you're going to see the animals. The prices are not all the same. And also you can buy male and or females. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. Let's see how you pull this up the hill. You seem to be pulling up the hill pretty darn good, actually. Alright, yep, you're starting to hit a little bit of a wall there. Not much. Yeah, the T8 probably would have struggled quite a bit. Yeah, this cultivator, when I first, well, it's a disc harrow actually, but yeah, I'm going to say cultivator all the time, so get used to it. So yeah, when I bought this cultivator, I'm like, yeah, this is probably too big, but really, even for a field like this, it probably is a little bit on the big side for a field like this, but still, it's not like I'm doing 2 passes and I'm done. But it's also not going to take me 25 minutes to do the field as well. Round and round we go. And I just thought of it. As I'm cultivating this field, I still have not gotten the achievement for 100 acres of cultivated fields. Even though on Ravenport, I think I've cultivated over 100 acres. I cultivated some on the Pacific Northwest. And I don't know how many acres I've cultivated on this map. Not much. Because we just barely got this thing, so I'm trying to figure out, like, is that a bugged achievement or something? Because I've gotten over 100 acres cultivated. Yeah, this Volvo truck is hauling this cultivator pretty well. I find it kind of actually surprising in a way because, I mean, there shouldn't be much traction on the back of this truck because there's not. Well, actually, I don't know. There could be a lot of weight on the back of that hitch, but as for what an 18-wheeler can haul, it's probably not considered a lot. But I'm getting the traction I need to get this job done. Just got a little bit of a strip here I want to take care of. And then it'll be time to inject some life into this field. And just like that, here we are. And I did leave the 36-meter injector on here. I figured why not. And I did not go to the BGA to fill it up yet. I figured I probably would have to anyway, so I might as well use what's in here first. But definitely get a headland done up here because I need to turn around. Yeah, I should be able to just have to fill it up once, I would think. But what I think and what actually happens are two different things. Am I stuck? I can't, well, I definitely can't go forward, and I can't go backwards. How about if I lift it up? What am I stuck on? Did I actually go through the border? Alright, now it's backing up. I don't know. Maybe it involves aliens in some way or shape or form. Alright, let's get this guy lined up roughly. Lower down. Turn on. Then once we get this injected, we'll go down and grab our Pronto seed roll and go ahead and lay down some corn. And in a few days' time, we can get more chaff for our silo. And probably then is when I'll start covering it up. Because I'll have somewhere in the vicinity of a lot. Because I forgot what we're getting for... were we getting like 470,000 liters per? So I almost have like 1 million liters in there. Is traffic turned on or are they all bulked up again? I mean, traffic should be on. Let's just hop out here because I already forgot how many liters we have. Yeah, so it must be 470. Yeah, so I got 940. Yeah, so it would be probably 100. Yeah, 100. 1.4 million liters next time we do it. So I think that'll be good enough to compact, or not. Well, yeah, we'll have to compact it one more time, and then we'll cover it up and get set for our future of more cows. Yeah, we're getting kind of, I won't say getting kind of low on digestate. We've been using it, and I haven't been putting nothing in here at all. Not selling any of the silage. The cows have a lot of manure I could bring down. They also have a lot of slurry as well. I might do that in between episodes to start selling some of that. So I found out, like, when you can see like the field ahead of us, you can kind of see like grass growing. For some reason, when you put digestate down, it kind of like shows you. I don't know why it shows you like maybe the original terrain, which was grass at one point. I have no idea why it does that. It's kind of weird. Now let's go ahead and finish up spraying this field, or injecting this field. And turn on. Well, I have filled up this tanker a few times actually to spray digestate on this field. But it's all good, but well, we're just about done. So I'm pretty sure I can finish the rest of it with this tank. He says. Yeah, so we're getting down to about 350,000 liters of digestate left. But I'm thinking I might go ahead and sell some of that manure and slurry that the cows have and create more digestate. And of course I get the money from selling it as well. There we go. This field is ready to go for some seeding. And here we are with the seed drill, plopping in some corn. So in a few days' time, nope, turn the wheel the wrong way. There we go. That's what you want to do. Get one headland done on both sides, and we'll be good to go. But some corn here, some more chaff, and then we'll have 1.5 million liters of silage, and that should set us good for a while. And what we might do is after the next harvest of corn, I may start planting sellable crops. I mean, corn is sellable, but we'll put in something that doesn't, where I don't have to plow the field every time. And then cultivate it. We can put like soybeans, canola, sunflower, stuff like that in here to turn around and sell. Because it never hurts to have more cash in your bank account. Because I always find a way to spend it. But I only want 3 tractors on this farm, so yeah, we're going to sell the small deuce fire and get its buffed up bigger brother. Maybe it's more like a cousin because it's a big buff. But what it'll allow us to do is, like, I can have the T8 seeding a field, and we could be using the deuce fire to spread digestate down, or we could be plowing or cultivating with the deuce fire. At least that's my thoughts and plans. Because like I said before, we have enough fields on here now to where, you know, in the beginning we just had like 3 fields, and it's like, well, I can just work on 1 field per episode or do this and that. Now it's like I have, and well, of course we got the really big field now, but yeah, we got enough work to do around here to where I can always hire a worker to be working in one field, and we could be using a bigger tractor in another. So see, this T8 does kind of struggles going up this hill with this seed drill. To where if we get the deuce fire with, I know it's kind of outrageous, of 750 horsepower. Yeah, he should have no problem pulling up the seed drill up this hill. So maybe it's got to be the other way around. The deuce fire can be seeding, and we could be using the T8 to spread digestate down or whatever. I'll do one more headland on this side and then go down the other and start working my way back and forth. more and more I'm using this T8 in this field seeding, the more and more I'm like, yep, I need that tractor. I need that new tractor. Yeah, on the, I'll see that. Would that be the north side? Or, wait, what side is that? Well, that side of the field. As I was going up on that side of the field, we're slowing down like 4 and 5 miles an hour. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's this tire slippage. Maybe I don't have enough traction on the T8. And no, the tires are not slipping. Just we're just lacking a little bit of the extra horsepower that we need to haul this seed roll up the hill. So yeah, the Duke's Fire is going to be a great addition to the farm. I mean, how can it not be? I mean, getting a bigger tractor or more horsepower. It just doesn't allow us to, I mean, we got the Case Puma, like I'm saying, we're going to sell the other Duke's Fire. So yeah, luckily we got the Case Puma to take over what that Duke's Fire is doing. So yeah, even like, I mean, this hill is, you know, I mean, it's kind of steep. But yeah, you can see the tires, for the most part, I'm not getting the slippage. And we're just, we just repaired the seed drill, so I should be going like at 15, 16 miles an hour max working speed, and we're slowing down to 4 or 5. But it's to be expected. But anyways, we got corn here. So let's see, how does this field look? Let's come up here. Well, it looks like corn. Double fertilized, some lime spots here and there. That's all good. Our sugar beet field is not ready for harvest yet, but I'm sure it will be in the morning. So we got barley and wheat, which means when we harvest those, yeah, we got straw. Because I don't think I got that much straw left. 131,000 liters, which sounds like a lot, but seeing that we got, I mean, look at the cows. The cows require, just for bedding, they require probably like 75,000 liters just for bedding. And of course, we need it for the total mix rations. So, yeah, in the future, we're going to have more cows, so I need more straw. Hence, that's why we're planting more and more cereal crop around, just so I can start bulking up on the straw. So when I do buy more cows, we're all set. I don't want to buy cows and be like, okay, well, I have enough to get them by for 5 days. I need to start rotating my fields and getting some cereal crop in. No, I'm trying to plan ahead here, which sometimes work and sometimes it does not work. So, but right now I think it's going to work. I mean, we should get a good amount of straw from this barley field here. And I'm thinking I'm going to plant soybeans in this field over here. What I'm probably going to do next episode is we'll just set the T8 off on this field. And you know what? Let me just set this up kind of now-ish. Not sugarcane. Oh, yeah, soybeans. I was just on it. Soybeans. So I'll kind of park them here to remind me. And of course, we'll be using the harvester. And I think we'll be doing the cereal crop here, but I may drool when this gets us ready for harvest. It all depends on the price of sugar beet at the time of harvest. I've been trying to keep my eye on it to see what the high price is. I haven't seen nothing hit the 200s yet. So, I mean, right now it's 157 is a high price. The eggs, I'm keeping my eyes on that. And of course the milk. That's not that well either. Wool, we just sold that. And of course, like I said, I got tons of manure and slurry to sell. I mean, the cows do have, well, almost 400,000 liters of slurry and 250,000 liters of manure. I could use that and just fertilize our fields with it, but we got so much digestate, which is free, and I'm getting digestate from selling this at the BGA, so I might as well just sell this and use the digestate. At least that's my plan anyways. So how are the chickens? I'm still a little confused on this because the amount of boxes that are being produced, they're up to 6. And this one over here should actually have more in it. Now it seems like the other pen is producing more eggs than this one is. So I'm not sure. I mean, are they stressed? Are you guys stressed? I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing. Yeah, so this tractor right here, it was a great tractor for the, I mean, well, actually we're on episode 70 something, so yeah, this has been a great tractor, but we're gonna beef this up, and the Case Puma will take its place, cleaning out up here and moving pallets around. Yeah, it's just that with our modded bucket, this tractor has a hard time. It keeps tipping forward. So I'm hoping with the Case Puma and the weight back here, it won't do that. Is this full? Yes, that's ready to go. And yeah, with the addition of the new Dudes Fire, like I said, seating won't be a problem on that hill over there. We'll have more horsepower here and there to do things that we need to do. But seeing that it's almost time to call it an evening because it's almost dark. It's getting to be dark. Yeah, I think it's time to wrap up the episode. Let me just double check here. 180,000. Yeah. So yeah, at some point else I'll need to come over here and start cutting up some more hay. Because like I said, hay we're down to not much. Just enough to probably feed the sheep. But yeah, I need to come over here. And I kind of forgot. Like I said, I was going to cut down the trees in the field up here to make it easier for us. I don't know. There is, I mean, there is a grass field right here. I mean, how much is this grass field? Oh, yikes. I mean, it's not expensive, but I think I want to get the tractor first. If I do buy another field, it will be for grass. Yeah, I don't know. I might even make that. I could even make that field up there because that was grass at one point. Make it grass again. I don't know. My mind's being pulled in a million directions at the moment, so I think a good night's sleep is what I need. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here on Mercury Farms by Alien Jim. But until then, have a good one.